students, I heartily welcome you all for this PUC first year Sanskrit Bridge course class for the year 2021-22. Firstly, I will tell about the syllabus of first year Sanskrit subject. Okay. See, this is your textbook. Shevadhihi. Do you know the meaning of Shevadhi? Shevadhi means treasure. Now I'll give you brief introduction about syllabus. There are 13 lessons. And grammar, subanta, nouns, tinganta, kriyapada, kridanta, participles, lakara, and bhashantara. These are all the syllabus of the PUC first year. This Sanskrit subject of PUC first year syllabus is very easy and very scoring. Here you are provided with few questions which can be written in English or Kannada also, along with Sanskrit answers. Like 10th standard board syllabus students, here also students are given the provision. In state board 10th standard, there are many essays to be written in Sanskrit, letter writing, and bhashantara, unknown sentences. Here, there are no essays and there are no letter writings. Then I will be explaining you about the question paper pattern also, so that you can get a clear idea about PUC first year syllabus. एकवाक्येन उत्तरं लिखत, रिक्तस्थानं पूरयत, कवीनां नामानि लिखत. The works will be given. You have to write the names of those works, names of the poets of those works in Sanskrit. प्रश्न निर्माणं कुरुत, संयोजयत, match the following. संधि विभजत, संधिं संयोजयत, समस्तपदं लिखत, विग्रहवाक्यं लिखत, विभक्ति लिंग विभक्ति वचनानि लिखत, लकार पुरुष वचनानि लिखत, पर्याय पदानि लिखत, विरुद्ध पदानि लिखत. And bhashantar patha, 40 sentences are given in the textbook at the end of the textbook. 20 translate into Sanskrit and 20 translate into mother tongue, that is in English or Kannada. From that 40 sentences only questions will be asked in the annual examination. And you know already unknown passage will be given and questions will be asked. 4 questions will be asked, 4 marks, 1 each, very, very easy. So totally this PUC first year textbook and syllabus, it is very easy and very interesting. Okay, you can easily score 100 out of 100. And in grammar part, most of the points you have already studied in 10th standard, whether it is state board or CBSE or ICSE. Already you have studied. Only the revision is there in the PUC first year. Noun, akaranta pullinga Rama Shabda, akaranta Srilinga, ikaranta Kavi, ikaranta Nadi, ukara Guru, rukara Pitru, and Saha table, Sa table. These all you have learned already. And Tinganta verbs, tenses, present tense, past tense, future tense, latlakar, present tense, lotlakar, order or request, langlakar, past tense, ritlakar, future tense. Both Atmanepadi and Parasmapadi, you have already studied that. And participles, Kridanta, Bhuta Kridanta, Pratyas Tavatu and Ta Pratyaya, Vartamana Kridanta, Shatru, Shanach, Vidyartaka Kridanta, Tavyat, Aniyar, Ya. In the state board, names have been given to these participles. But in CBSE and ICSE, only the names of pratyas are given. But in state board, you have to write the names of Kridanta Vyayani or Kridanta. Understood? So I'll be teaching one by one. And Sanskrit answers what you have to write already I have told. Now, mother tongue answers. Which are those? Dvitraihi vakyaihi मातृभाषया और आंग्ल भाषया उत्तरम लिखत. Dvitraihi vakyaihi. State board 10th standard students used to write Laghuttarani in Sanskrit only. But in PUC first year, you are going to write either in Kannada or English. It is very easy for you. Then Shlokanuvada. That is, shlokas will be given. You have to write the anuvada of that in Kannada or English. 10th standard state board have written this also. Okay, this is the mother tongue answer. Then Dashavakyaihi Uttaram Kannada Bhashaya Angla Bhashaya va Laghu Tippani Likhata. Laghu Tippani, but it is in Dashavakya. In 10th standard state board, that is also there. Dashavakya, 10 sentences. Okay, that is, you have to write in English or Kannada, big answers. And Anuvada, you know that 4 Sanskrit sentences will be given from the textbook. Last, already 20 sentences have been given. From that only questions will be asked, as I already told you. Sanskrit sentence will be given and you have to write in English or Kannada. See, if you want to write one question in English, mother tongue answers, then you have to write other mother tongue answers also in English only. If you choose to write in Kannada, then you have to write other mother tongue answers also in Kannada only. You cannot write one in English and one in Kannada. So, in whichever language you are good, that you can choose. Okay, this is about the textbook, syllabus, grammar and lessons. I hope it's very clear. It is very easy. Once again, I will be telling it is very, very easier for you compared to 10th standard. I will be giving notes and shlokanuvada both in English and Kannada, so that it will be helpful for Kannada students also and English students also. You need not worry for anything. Okay, now I will start first Akaranta Pullinga Shabda. Already you know Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha, that table already you know. But I will explain with meaning. Then it will be very easier for you to remember the table. Okay, first you must have learned Vibhakti Pratyas. Vibhakti Pratyayಗಳನ್ನ ನೀವು 10th standard ಕಲ್ತಿರಬಹುದು. There are 8 Vibhaktis. ಯಾವ್ಯಾವು? ಪ್ರಥಮ, ದ್ವಿತೀಯ, ತೃತೀಯ, ಚತುರ್ಥಿ, ಪಂಚಮಿ, ಷಷ್ಠಿ, ಸಪ್ತಮಿ, ಸಂಬೋಧನ. ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಕಲ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಲ್ತಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ಹಿಂದಿನಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಲ್ತಿರ್ತೀರಾ. If you know Sanskrit grammar, it is very easy for you to understand the grammar of other languages. So 8 ವಿಭಕ್ತಿಗಳನ್ನ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಿ. Now, why should we study this ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ? ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಬೇಕು? ವಿಭಕ್ತಿಗಳು ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ we cannot make sentences only. ವಾಕ್ಯ ರಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿಗಳ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಅತಿ ಅವಶ್ಯ. Each vibhakti has separate meaning. Now I explain first the meaning of the vibhaktis. Then I will apply that to Sanskrit. Okay. Now prathama vibhakti pratyaya u. ಕನ್ನಡ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕಲ್ತಿರ್ತೀರಿ. ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಉ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರಿಟನ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ನೇ. ರಾಮನು, ರಾಮನು ಉ ಎಟ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್, ರಾಮನು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೇ, ರಾಮ್ನೇ ಫಲ್ ಖಾಯ, ಆ ಅರ್ಥದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಥಮ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ರಾಮ್ನೇ ಫಲ್ ಖಾಯ. English students, you might have understood now in what sense it will come. ಯಾವ ಅರ್ಥದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ರಥಮ ಉ or ನೇ in Hindi. English there is no suffix. So ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಅನ್ನು. ಅನ್ನು, ರಾಮನನ್ನು ಕೇಳು. ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ವಾಕ್ಯ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ರಾಮ್ ಕೋ ಬುಲಾವೋ. ರಾಮ್ ಕೋ ಬುಲಾವೋ, ರಾಮನನ್ನು ಕರೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ. ಯು ಮೈಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ಹೌ ದ ವಾಕ್ಯ ರಚನಾ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್. ನೌ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಒನ್, ತೃತೀಯ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಇಂದ, ಬೈ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್, ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಕಮ್. ರಾಮನಿಂದ ಪತ್ರವು ಬರೆಯಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಿತು. ದ ಲೆಟರ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಟನ್ ಬೈ Rama. When you use this sentence, that time Tritiya Vibhakti will come. Now Chaturthi, ge ige akki, tu. Ramanige kodu. Give it to Rama. That time this Chaturthi Vibhakti will come. Next, Panchami Vibhakti. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಶುವಲಿ ದೆಸೆಯಿಂದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ದೆಸೆಯಿಂದ ಅದನ್ನ ವಾಕ್ಯ ರಚನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಮಾಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಂದಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಫ್ರಾಮ್. Now the question comes, Tritiya also in the, Panchami also in the. So how to differentiate? ಹೇಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಬೇರೆ ಮಾಡುವುದು? In Tritiya, one instrument will be there. ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ? ರಾಮನಿಂದ ಪತ್ರವು ಬರೆಯಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಿತು, ಅಥವಾ ರಾಮನು ಬಾಣದಿಂದ ಹೊಡೆದನು. ರಾಮ ಶಾಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಅನ್ ಆರೋ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಆವಾಗ ಆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೈ ಅಥವಾ ವಿತ್, ಅವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ? ತೃತೀಯ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಸಪರೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಫ್ರಾಮ್. ರಾಮನು ಊರಿನಿಂದ ಬಂದ. ರಾಮ is separated from his village. Okay, ರಾಮನು ನಗರದಿಂದ ಬಂದ. He is separated from his city. In the same type, Panchami, from. Separation is there. Understood? Rama came from village. So Rama is separated from village. Now you understood. Now Shashti, of. Ramana mane. Ramana. The house of Rama. Rama's house. ಆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಷಷ್ಠಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಅಕಾರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ಸಪ್ತಮಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಲೊಕೇಶನ್. ಸಪ್ತಮಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ರಾಮನಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಹಣವಿದೆ, ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳಿವೆ. There is lot of things in that box. There are lot of things in that box. In. ಅವಾಗೇನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ? ಸಪ್ತಮಿ. There are many virtues in Rama. ರಾಮನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಗುಣಗಳಿವೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಸಪ್ತಮಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಸಂಬೋಧನಂ, ಓ. ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್, ಓ ರಾಮ, ಬಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಓ. ಲೈಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ? ಈ 8 ವಿಭಕ್ತಿಗಳು ಬರ್ತದೆ. Without these vibhaktis, we cannot form any sentence. Whatever sentence we make, all those will come under these 8 vibhaktis only. Now, I will switch over to Sanskrit. First, ಅಕಾರಾಂತ ಪುಲ್ಲಿಂಗ ಶಬ್ದ. ಅಕಾರಾಂತ ಪುಲ್ಲಿಂಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಶುವಲಿ ವಿಸರ್ಗ ಎಂಡ್ಸ್. ಬಾಲಃ, ಸೈನಿಕಃ, ವೃಕ್ಷಃ, ಸೇವಕಃ, ಗಜಃ, ಅಶ್ವಃ. So all these are ಪುಲ್ಲಿಂಗ ಶಬ್das. You should not see the meaning. ವೃಕ್ಷಃ ಅಂದ್ರೆ tree, but it is ಪುಲ್ಲಿಂಗ ಶಬ್ದ. Okay, ಅಶ್ವಃ horse, ಗಜಃ elephant, but it is ಪುಲ್ಲಿಂಗ ಶಬ್ದ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ you should not see the meaning. You can see the visarga at the end of the word. So how these words will be used in all these 8 vibhaktis in Sanskrit, that I will teach now. Now, akarantah pullinga shabdah ಬಾಲಃ. ಬಾಲಃ ಶಬ್ದ ಹೇಗೆ 8 ವಿಭಕ್ತಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನುವುದನ್ನ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೀಗ ಕಲಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ರಥಮ, ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಪ್ರಥಮ ಉ, ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ಅನ್ನು, ತೃತೀಯ ಇಂದ ಬೈ, ಚತುರ್ಥಿ ಗೆ, ಹೀಗೆ ಅಕ್ಕೆ ಟು. Only 4 vibhaktis now I will teach. Okay, now in Sanskrit there are the special vachana of Sanskrit subject is dvivachana. In Kannada, English or Hindi there are only 2 vachana, ekavachana, dvivachana. But in Sanskrit there are 3 vachanas. Ekavachanam, singular, द्विवचनम. संस्कृतभाषायाः विशिष्टं वचनं द्विवचनम् and बहुवचनम्. Understood? Now see, balah, balau, balaha. One boy, two boys, many boys. Understood? One boy, two boys, many boys. Now dvitiya vibhakti, balam, balau, balan. Balam means huduganannu, ibbaru hudugarannu, hudugarannu. Because there is no meaning of suffix in English. Now tritiya, balena, by a boy, huduganinda. Balabhyam, by two boys, ibbaru hudugarinda. Balaihi, by many boys, bahala hudugarinda. Balaya, to one boy, huduganige. Balabhyam, to two boys. Balebhya, to many boys. So these are the. Now you can replace with Rama Shabda. Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha. Ramam, Ramau, Raman. Ramena. When there is Ra is there, instead of Na will come. Ramena, Ramabhyam, Ramaihi. By one Rama, by two Ramas, by many Ramas. Now Ramaya, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyaha. By a boy, or by one boy, two boys, to many boys. Like this, 4 vibhaktis will come. Now next, Panchami vibhakti will start. Okay. You have already learnt Prathama to Chaturthi. Now Panchami vibhakti. How it comes, Panchami vibhakti? Balat, Balabhyam, Balebhyaha. Balat, Panchami vibhakti. From a boy, from two boys, from many boys. Now Shashti Bhakti, of a. Balasya, of a boy. Balayoho, of two boys. Balanam, of many boys. Now Saptami Bhakti, Bale, in a boy. Balayoho, in many boys. Now Sambodhanam, hey Bala, oh boy. Hey Balo, oh two boys. Hey Balaha, oh many boys. Okay. Now like this you have to by heart. Balaha Balo Balaha, Balam Balo Balan, Balena Balabhyam Balaihi, Balaya Balabhyam Balebhyaha, Balat Balabhyam Balebhyaha, Balasya Balayoho Balana, Bale Balayoho Baleshu, He Bala, He Balo, He Balaha. With meaning, whenever you by heart the word, with that you should get the meaning also. Balasya. And ಬಂದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ನೀವು ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಬಾಲಕನ. So what type of question will come? Linga vibhakti vachanani likhata. ಅಂತ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಲಿಂಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಾವು ಬಾಲಾನಾಂ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಬಾಲಾನಾಂ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಪುಲ್ಲಿಂಗ, ಷಷ್ಠಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಬಹುವಚನಂ. ಈಗ ರಿಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೈನಿಕೆ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಸೈನಿಕೆ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಪುಲ್ಲಿಂಗ, ಸಪ್ತಮಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ, ಏಕವಚನ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯಾವ ಟೈಪ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ? 2 ಬ್ಲಾಂಕ್ ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, 1 ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಬಾಲೇಭ್ಯ. ಅವಾಗ ಬಾಲಾತ್ ಬಾಲಾಭ್ಯಾಂ ಬಾಲೇಭ್ಯ. ಈ ಬಾಲೇಭ್ಯ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಚತುರ್ಥಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಒಳಗೂ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಆವಾಗ ನೀವು ಬಾಲಾಯ ಬಾಲಾಭ್ಯಾಂ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. ಅಥವಾ ಬಾಲಸ್ಯ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಾಲಸ್ಯ ಬಾಲಯೋಃ ಬಾಲಾನಾಂ. I hope students this akaranta pullinga is very clear to you. Now in the next video I am going to teach akaranta strilinga. Little difference will come, especially in ekavachana. All the vibhakti ekavachana it comes. So I will teach you in the next video. Okay students, now I am going to conclude this video. So we will meet in the next video. Thank you students.